To start with, we start with the dialogue framework, which was decided in the Chief Secretary level meeting held on 21st June 2020. The dialogue framework stated that there should be level meeting at the OC level, border district level, and also DC and SP level. So today we take forward the decision taken in the joint DC SP meeting held in November 2018 in Nagpur. The decision that time was for developmental work. The DCs from both districts will inform each other, and after being informed, we should not obstruct the developmental works. Some of the issues which we raise from the district admission of the West Jaintia as well as from West Karbi, Anglong were placed in the agenda. I can say the discussion has been fruitful, and as I said earlier, the structure there will be meeting at the border district, but today we also decided to encourage committee level meeting, that is at the level of headman in the border area of two districts. So that as we are aware, most of the issues started at the village level. So the district, the joint meeting recommended we should encourage that committee level meeting also should take place. And in addition to committee level meeting, in the afternoon session when we have this interactive session with the honorable elected members, it was suggested and accepted that we will facilitate trade and commerce. For example, maybe we follow the model of border huts to be followed in the local market, whereby producers which are available from Karbi Anglong, they can sell to the market in West Jaintia districts. Mainly producers, mostly agricultural produce, they can sell in markets in West Karbi Anglong. This is in a nutshell the broad decision we took today in the DC-SP level meeting.
So as a part of joint border meeting between West Jaintia Hills and West Karbi Anglong, today we had a very fruitful discussion. It's very heartening to know that we don't have much of major issues between these districts. There are small issues which can definitely be solved by discussion, and we are glad that we could resolve many minor issues. And as decided, we see that most of the problems are basically almost village level problems. That's why if a mechanism can be built so that the Gaon Buda or village headmen from both sides, they can meet frequently, border magistrate can meet frequently, some cultural exchange, some trades, these kind of things can be organized in the border. I think that will lead to more interaction between the people of both sides, and which will also act like a confidence building measure. Another thing is that people in the border area, they are entitled to various development works. So basic thing is that some communication gap is there. So somewhere sometimes some communication gap, due to communication gap, some informations are not received. So we have taken the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council also on board with us, because as a 6 scheduled area, development works are basically executed by the Autonomous Council. So most of the information are actually emanate from the council. From them, it should either come to me directly, and then I can send it to a Jaintia Hills, or their nodal officer can send it directly. So after this meeting, we'll set up a mechanism. We'll discuss with the Principal Secretary of the Autonomous Council, and so that some mechanism can be built, so that there is no need for sending letters for each and every scheme. Some broad guideline from instruction can be given, so that automatically every work sanction letter or something or some intimation comes to it. I think that will help. And another thing is that as you know, some small issues are there, so this will always be there when two brothers live together side by side. Sometimes something happens between them, so the relation between us should not be hampered. So these things will come and go, and election is coming. So before election, definitely there are many elements which try to create this kind of problems to their advantage. So we hope that both sides will keep strict watch on these troublemongers, so that no such incident could take place. And definitely we look forward to meeting frequently, so that this kind of issues can be resolved. Thank you.
So about this border issue, the local residents from both sides, we're not blaming each other, but from both sides they are not clear about the boundary. Is there any demarcation from the Assam side that up to this, that is our area? Till date we don't have, we don't know.
No, basically border notification is definitely there, and border pillars are there in most of the places. So it is not there. But as I told in the meeting, one is a constitutional boundary which is already notified, and second thing is that drawing that border on the ground. If you see, India attained independence in 1947. Still we are having some dispute with our neighboring countries. So drawing a border by notification and actual implementation in the ground are two different things. So for this, I think both government will have to sort out certain modalities, because if Assam side demarcate the border, definitely other state will not agree. If other state demarcate the border, definitely there may be some problem on our side. So it should be by consent of the two states, and after that only it can be done. But notification is definitely there, and it's
certainly there is an allegation from the villagers, especially Lapangak, for the construction of the road from Tapat village to Khanduli. They claim that their area have been destroyed, the paddy field have been destroyed. What is your say on that?
It is built on it is not a new road. Yes. How can you have paddy field on an existing road? It's a new road work is being done. So it is not a newly developed road. If you go to the spot, earlier road is there. It was some UKT road. Now it is being revealed because that was done long time back. So it has already been damaged. So only that road has been repaired. It's not that it's a new road.
Tama brief kejak jeng itu organika jeng yok be kelam ya seli jeng itu nika joint border meeting.
Toh ko boleh sebut yang masa ifte jingli ka mau jing itu wanne ka meeting kat kamu dah kat kamu dah benar pi gua jadi sikit gua kut ki kan ke deputy commissioner ka joint meeting jadi tak organ ke kam border te jing sikit da kut ki hagani ka por chiuji ga ya interact wi den wi bat senya ban tip ya kelam gi hagani ka first session gyong ki go man gi chi khadui ji te hagani ka sakhan meeting ga wada khut ki wi interact te khut ki wi den wi te da khut udisi ong to kelam na me do cm bat na leng yo nga da senya wa ya gi kam ki wa hagajin skiat hi kani ka meeting mut kani yo penyo I wada MI ketega jing chem ne wa MI ya ka jing ya klam handai hadu usol ne wa ule ya kani ka border issue ne penba I pur isam ngatrai fi latip fi mchong wara go bor I hagani ag meeting go chong ni mchong wara ka la ga chagi high level committee tena ga liang yo ngat yang udah kut kita ngah pasnya wa ya gi wa I de jo ya kalam ina ka por mto do dang ne man ka sen go nong kong wa ya chong I ga ni committee na ka por jo ya chong I bat de jo ya kalam I le wa ongge to I ha perdi wa ga Karbi Anglong wa ga Jaintia to ya maintain I ya ga ni ka status quo Kalau ada MG1 ki project dan ada MG1 ki developmental work dan MG1 ki kam ki ule nak district yang fi leni nak district yang ile tau MG ketega understanding dan tau MG jeng ya pembaik tau MG jeng ya kelam cua. Tengah rimanya kini ang kete tau ada MG ko jeng ya kut. Henry kat kamu yui hagi ni ki spor ni ki benai ko dedep M ko yi ke jing wa mi syau thu ko wan kini ki pajba la ni ki nong chong chnong yong gitu ki border ki wa em ha perdi ke Karbi Anglong wa ka West Jaintia khamtam ha jing to wa kini ki china surok ngaklam bai kini wa to mentu kini ki china surok yong phi china phi ya ki surok yong phi na Assam Meghalaya hato kini da em ke jing ya kelam da ya nam ya phine ka jingi monjur lani da ya nam ya phine ka NOC lani ka jing tip yang gitu chinong chaw kure phi ite te nga iya ki jing geli kam kute temat ngana geliang yang ila nga ngaman i na geliang kesarkan Meghalaya mi gawi ke surok PMDSY ko kre na do khanduli chedok mukoiram chedok rjang san phau ta ya gani ke surok haperdi wadang lal ko wada kre hi teman phi na geliang Assam wan khang phi Henry ong phi wan pentip phi ong phi na chwa hampu kre to hab maintain ikaga status quo go do ya pembat te ida ko ngoi te mentu phi wan ka Assam phi kre phi da m na kata kejing ya pembat ni kejing ya kelam dan ni ong gi che gani ya kata kejing to hotel surok o kre cha ka chnang lapangap ong uni to existing road ong to unu usok teme ta MG kenja repair gi kam tu kam ni man kete pensnyau gini memang to wa usrok wa man u project me kam te angge tengah mention hara ong kejak haji to wa ka district council yo pikat ka man hakini gi slam go dedep em go wi go klo ka plantation yang ka district council go em khanduli ta kani ka klo ka wajur wa chatu go ong bam tip yu ukna ba yo ong tu Assam la tu go Meghalaya la item nu ong te nagaliang ka stip committee de perkhat ke kau auction na teman da kut tandari te da em wathap teman da alot yu te wathap man da kre te wathap te wan gini gi pulit Assam kem gi kit gi gitu ginang kre ora cha Assam te pencutom gi te fain gi tengah ni ang pai kam gini gi ora laman kijing le yang pi i kam council i le im to le ke klo yong pi i biang i dokumen i biang i jing tha jing tar wa gani ka tha gani ka klo to go thung de i na do gi por gi mun chwa i biang i proof biang sebut ti le mat kam i gini la dangwan interfere pi dangwan li penuit bin sa teman kat kejing ya kelam ini teman negling yang ki la ang kita ni cakmat man mo du jia ko kam ni mo do uman ko kam ten sa takam te kejing ya kelam man poi ki chuan temut de kular la ne wa UMI kata kejing ye chong to do ne na ka por UMI kejing na do di si level pada em la kejing berkat u da UMI chong ni man na ki para member na ki yang di MDC yang ke Karbi Anglong CM yang Karbi Anglong OCM yang ke Jaintia bagi MDC UMI kata ke join meeting to ya u ye chong i ya berkat i ya persau thu i ya gitu ki chnong yang i ki wa em chagi border wa ka Karbi wa igi wa Jaintia wa Meghalaya temat kili ya pasang tu gi buryong ki pai la em wan ijing ya khayi ka ba ya lai hat kaya ki ya kre em hoi de ya em pin man giling yong i laman ya u pasang tu i ki ha ter kom tat hadu wo ubiang la ni wo dep ya ganika boundary dispute gi yong i